Hey guys, it's Seras. So this video is actually a little personal. Actually, it's really personal. And I wanted to do it because I think this is the best way to tell each person who inspires me in the most personal way that I can, since I'm not around all of them all the time, or I can't see them all the time. So I figured this is the best way to let them know. And yeah. But before I do this, I had the coolest dream last night. Oh yes, I am wearing a Breaking Dawn t-shirt. I love Twilight. Just deal with it. I had the coolest dream, not last night, but the night before. I had a dream that I was driving, like, in my town, and I took, like, a right turn, and then, like, everyone's house was, like, on fire. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then, like, I start driving towards the beach, and then I get to the beach, and, like, there's this huge, like, tornado, like, going on over the ocean. I'm like, what the fuck is even happening right now? And then all of a sudden, like, I noticed the tornado, like, has, like, a figure in it, like, a really large figure, and it turns out to be, like, a giant red Gyarados, and I'm like, oh, fuck, we're all about to be, like, murdered by this red Gyarados, and it is, like, pissed off. So an old friend of mine who, like, I don't even talk to anymore, and who wasn't even into Pokemon, like, randomly is with me, and we have our Pokeballs, and I send out a Leafeon, and she sends out a Rhydon, and I think, yeah, the Gyarados, like, killed both our Pokemon, and then my friend Rosene shows up out of nowhere, and, like, throws me a Rayquaza Pokeball, and then I kill the red Gyarados, and then my old friend captures it, and we save what was left of the town, and it was really cool. I don't know, like, I remember waking up from that dream just being like, like, it felt so real, and, like, I was so, like, out of breath, and, like, it was just really intense. It was hilarious. Like, it was a cool dream. I love dreaming about Pokemon. It's awesome. But, yeah, I guess I should start up with the most, like, the person who inspires me the most in my life, and that's my mom. And my mom has been the biggest influence, because, like, I mean, maybe a lot of you who watch my videos are people who know me, and maybe some of you aren't, and if you don't know me, I lost my father when I was 12. He was in a car accident prior to his passing that, really hurt his neck, and he was taking these pain medications for it, and he was taking them like you would take Advil, like 1 or 2 when you were hurting. He was supposed to take 1 every day, and eventually it stopped his heart in his sleep, and he just didn't wake up. And it was a really big blow to my family. We were my brothers, my sister, my mom, and my dad and I were all very close, and it was a very big blow. It was unexpected, and at that time, a week prior to his passing, my older brother had just moved in with us, because I have 2 older half-siblings from my father's first marriage, and he had just moved in with us, and then shortly after my father's passing, my sister moved in with us, so my mom was literally supporting 4 kids and a mortgage, and dealing with the death of her husband, who she had been with for over 17 years. And my mom grew up really hard. She dealt with a lot of verbal, physical, emotional, sexual abuse right up until she met my father, and he pretty much saved her from all of that and showed her this new life, and a life where everything does get better and you can make it better for yourself. And then she felt like she couldn't do anything to save him. And I pretty much watched her go through being destroyed. Like, I've literally seen what a person looks like when they're destroyed from the inside out, and that's what she looked like. And even though my mom and I had it rough, me being a very rowdy and angsty teenager, and my brother being the same way, she still was always there for us, and she always put us first, and she put her own life on hold on thousands and thousands of occasions just to make sure that we were okay, and she was always there. And she went through hell, and she came out on top, and she even found love again with a man who at first I hated, and then he really proved that he was going to be there even before they got married. And now, even though he's not my father, he treats me like his daughter, and he loves me like his daughter, and he brought my mom back to life. And I can't thank him enough for what he's done for her and for me and my family in general, and I don't know what we do without him at this point. So both my mom and my stepfather are both very inspirational people to me. And of course, my father will always be a big inspiration in my life to do better and to be strong. And then there's also my best friend in the whole world, Megan, who, when there literally was no one, she was there. And through all of my night terrors and fits and crying and freaking out and all of the bad decisions that I made as a teenager, she always was my friend. Always. Always stood up for me, was always there. And will listen to anything I have to say, and will be there whenever I need her. And she is the best friend that I've ever had. And she continues to be that support for me all the time. And if it wasn't for her, I probably would have taken my own life after my father's death, but Megan saved me. And I can't thank her enough for that. And then there's Tom and Mariah, who are two people that my fiancé CJ and I lived with for a while. And they're a little older than we are, and they took us in when we were having a hard time. And Mariah taught me how to budget and how to live off of even the smallest amount of money, and how to keep, maintenance of a house, and, just in general, how to really be an adult. And then, there was Tom, who was always the kind of person who, if even when you were, really stressed out or something was really going on that was bad, he'd give you different views to look at it from. Or if you had, a problem with another person, he would try to give you their point of view so you could see it in a better light, or always be that comic relief that you needed. And, he was always, there for us, and Mariah was always, especially, there for me, and she was always there to give advice, always there to listen, asked how my day was. I mean, she was a big support for me, and I don't think they both even know how much of a big inspiration they were to both me and to CJ, and how much we love them, and would do anything to be able to live with them again and have the situation we had before, because they really taught me a lot about being an adult and what it's like to do for you. And I can't thank them enough for both of that. And then there's just, the main friends I hang out with now, like Steven, Adam, Megan again, Nayeli, Vicente, Miguel, both Brady's, Jen, the ones that I really spend a lot of time with. And they are all amazing people and have such great potential, and I've seen all of them grow, within the last 3 years that I've known them, or, even longer that I've known some of them, and they're just really, really good people, and really, really good friends, and really fun, and really honest, and really caring, and each one of them is special in their own way, and they all just make my life a whole lot brighter. And of course there's CJ, who is my loving fiance, and he puts up with all of my craziness and my spontaneous, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, oh, I'm going to save that rabbit from that homeless man that's starving it, and oh, I'm going to do that, and he puts up with all of that. And on top of that, he's always there. He's always looking out for me, and he's always taking care of me, and he's always there, and it's just really obvious that he really does love me. And these last almost 2 years we've been together have been probably some of the happiest years of my life. And it's all because of him. And I really love him too. And I just want everyone who's watching this, even if I don't know you, or even if we're friends and we don't talk as much, or, we don't hang out as much or something, if I've told you that I love you, I do. And I still do. And when you feel like there's no one, and there's nothing, that you can always come and talk to me, and I will always do whatever I can to make you feel better, or to help you, or anything. Just don't forget that you will always have me to go to, no matter what. And not to mention, a lot of people I notice, just in the world in general, just feel like everything's kind of hopeless, and that they can't do much. But remember that even though you can't change the world, you can change your situation in life, and you can make things better for you, and that every single person in this world, all of you watching this right now, are all beautiful, handsome, wonderful people with potential to do anything that is humanly possible. No matter what anyone says, what anyone thinks, whether I don't like you, or this person doesn't like you, or your parents don't like you, or whatever, you have the potential to be anything you want, to do anything you want. And don't let anyone try to diminish that or take that away from you or tell you that you can't, because you can. And nothing can hold you back when you really put your mind to it. And if you don't feel like the world is a just place or you just can't handle it, try and make it the best out of a bad situation that you can and make it good for you. It's all about mindset, and it's all about how you deal with something. And if you can deal with it and you can move past it and you can just make the world the best you can for you, then you're going to do fine and everything will be okay. Because who knows, maybe someday you'll be able to change the world. It only takes one person to start a movement. You never know, so just don't doubt yourself, don't sell yourself short, don't settle for anything less than the best, because all of you deserve the best. As cliche and ridiculous as that might sound, it's very true. Don't ever think any different. Don't ever think that you're not worth it, that you're not capable of it. And then, I guess the last person that I want to address, who probably doesn't think that I would address him in this way, would be my brother Brandon. And I know that you are going through a really hard time right now, and I know that you've been through a lot, and that Dad's death was really hardest on you. I want you to know that you also inspire me, because I know that you will overcome everything you're going through. I know that you will do amazing things in life. You are one of the smartest, most capable people I know. And I love you, and I will always be here for you, no matter what's going on. And I know that you can get through this, so don't give up hope. Please, don't give up hope. You're gonna be fine. Well, this has been very mushy-gushy and very different from what I normally do, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have all had a really good day, and yeah. No Nala right now, she's kind of been weird today. She's been running around the house all crazy and tail of fluff, and they just started going back outside again, so there's this rat in the bushes that she's been trying to get for like 2 weeks. And she never gets it in time. And there are times where she'll be inside and just staring out through the window, and she'll see the rat, and she'll just right into the window with her face. And it's like, Nala, it's not there. Can't get it through the window, babe. Alright, guys. Well, I'm gonna go. But hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you didn't, that's fine too. Alright, guys. Bye!